What's going on, everybody? My name is Christopher and welcome back to another episode of Cars Unlocked. Today I have the 2024 Nissan Rogue. I'm going to show you what's new here for 2024, what they've changed and what they've added to help you determine if this is the right car for you. So the Nissan Rogue has been Nissan's bread and butter, and it's very popular in this 5-seater midsize SUV segment here. This will compete with things like your RAV4s, your Honda CR-Vs, your Ford Escapes. This is the S package with the all-wheel drive, and it has a Canadian MSRP of $36,433. Now, changes for 2024, you really notice right when you look at the front end here. You can see Nissan has gone away with that V-Motion grille that they put on all their vehicles, and this is kind of the new grille that they're going with now. We saw it in the new Nissan Sentra, the Nissan Versa, so it's kind of this slatted front grille here, and you have still some reminiscence of that V-Motion grille in chrome, but there is a lot of black accents. One thing we noticed with this 2024 refresh is they're going a lot more black versus chrome here. It's gonna come with full LED headlights. You have LED daytime running lights, automatic headlights, and you have the automatic high beam assistant as well. Big change that we see here, this is our front sensor here, and they've moved that. Now it's a much larger front sensor, and it's gonna help you with all your Nissan safety suite. So you have things like forward emergency braking with pedestrian detection. So the car will stop for you if you're close to a forward collision. We see our new Nissan emblem right in the front here. A few things to take note of when we look at the side profile here. This one is in the gun metallic exterior color. We see these 17-inch aluminum alloy rims, and we have the blacked out center caps. That's a new addition here for 2024. Normally those were silver. It's gonna come on all season tires. We have our LED turning accents as well on the mirror and chrome accents all throughout. And you have tinted windows on the back. Our handles are black, which contrasts great with this gun metallic exterior color. Now, most of our changes are gonna come with the inside here and those higher packages like the SVs, the SLs, and the Platinum models, where you get things like a new Google Assistant, new touchscreen display. But right on the back here, you can see some subtle changes that they've added to this S model. Most of this badging on the 2023 models are chrome. However, on these new ones, like I said, they went with this kind of darked out, smoked out look for the Rogue and all-wheel drive badging. We do have a backup camera right underneath, rear sensors which are going to help you when parking, and they've kind of widened out this back bumper here on the Nissan Rogue, so they've made some subtle changes to the rear as well. Now, I want to show you this key because a big feature that I like about Nissans is the intelligent access. Now, this one doesn't come with the keyless entry. You still need the key to lock and unlock the vehicle. However, there is a remote starter, great for the winter time, where you can just start it up from outside of your vehicle and you can get the car running great in the winter time or on a hot summer day. Let's jump inside, check out the interior. The big thing about this entry-level package is now it comes with the 1.5 3-cylinder engine, and it has Nissan's variable compression turbo. 201 horsepower and 225 pounds-feet of torque with the turbo. Last year's model, it came with just the base 2.5 4-cylinder, but now they've put this in all the packages, which is lovely. We do have a 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds. Let's punch it. This is just in the regular drive mode. And there's your 60 right there. It also has 1,500 pounds of towing, 1,500 pounds of towing. So if you guys need to tow a small thing, you can put a hitch on it and tow. All-wheel drive system is great, and they've added this knob to cycle through your different drive modes. So we have an economy mode, a sport mode, a snow mode, and a dirt and sand mode. But let's try out that sport mode. Just gonna give you a bit more torque, and yeah, I love it. This new engine gives you a bit more power, and on paper, you have better fuel economy. 7.8 liters per every 100 kilometers combined between the city and the highway, which is lovely. I don't know if you'll actually get that. You might get a little worse than that. You'll never get what it's rated, but with this new engine, you get more horsepower and better fuel economy. So what else can you ask for there? Heated front seats as well to add to the comfort. The biggest thing is that these seats are so comfortable. That's one of the biggest selling features of this car. It's a smooth and comfortable ride here as we go over this bumpy road, and the seats are incredibly comfortable. I noticed that Nissan changed the seats here as well. They've kind of went with this little sportier style of a seat, so keep an eye out for that if you guys are test driving. You also get your Android Auto and your Apple CarPlay, which comes right on the touchscreen. Of course, you can do your Bluetooth and your music streaming as well. And I love this little center display here with our speedometer. Again, when you go up to the top models, you get digital, but for your entry level, you do get a lot of safety features as well. You get things like your blind spot warning, which is right on the mirror, your lane departure warning. You have your automatic headlights. I mentioned the rear emergency brake and the forward emergency brake. So a lot of good safety features. And this is a heated steering wheel, so that's pretty neat. You can turn on and off your heated steering wheel, great for the winter time. You also have the automatic start-stop, so it will idle for you if you are stopped at a red light. Cargo capacity-wise, you have about 36.5 cubic feet in the trunk back here. Your spare tire is right underneath there. It comes with the tonneau cover or privacy cover, and the back seats are a 60-40 split, which actually fold down very easy. I like how you don't have to walk all the way around, and you can do those IKEA runs and large hauls. The temperature control is all digital, so we have digital temperature control, and that's going to help just make things easier to adjust your climate. It actually turns on very, very quickly, and we have an electric parking brake with the auto hold, so you can hold your parking brake if you're waiting for a train or stuck in traffic. There's a lot to love here, guys, and I want to hear your guys' comments. There's 2 USBs in the front, and we have a USB in our center stack as well. Now here's a little back seat test for y'all. Now the Rogue has this stadium style seating where this back seat you can see is higher than the front end. So I can still see above these headrests here. I have a mat pocket back here. There's a little bit of storage space, cup holder in each door. The biggest thing about the Rogue is it's super comfortable on the interior. The seats are some of the most comfortable seats in its class. Now, if you guys want to see how this compares to the 2023 model, I know the Nissan dealers are still selling the 2023s. I'm going to put some of our video links in the description below, and you can see the difference between the 2024. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with the turbo engine. I said that when it first came out. I'm glad it's in the S now, because some people were shying away from the S packages so that they could get the turbo. Now you can get the turbo without having to move all the way up to the SV packages. The backup camera is going to come on automatically for you when you put it in reverse, and they improved the backup camera, and there you can hear the sensors going off. And there, it's going to stop for you if you're about to hit something. So really hard to hit. They also blackened out the push button start here. So like I said, it seems like they're going with a lot of black more so on these cars here now, and they've blacked out a lot of things. That seems to be the trend nowadays, is people want more blacked out features versus chrome. So the highlights of this car: really comfortable, really easy to drive, smooth drive. You get a lot of technology. Even the paddle shifters come on this. Couple different drive modes. All-wheel drive is great. Kind of the negatives: it isn't like a super fun car to drive. Like, you're not gonna get in this car and be pumped to drive it every single day. That's kind of the downside. It's basically just a bland blah. This is what it is. This is what you get. There's nothing like crazy exciting about this S model. So if you're one of those people that wants to be excited to drive his car every single day, his or her car, I don't know if this is the right option for you, but the value, like I said, is in the comfort, in the safety, and in the versatility. So comment below what you guys think of the Nissan Rogue. Do you guys like the new changes? Should they have gone back to that traditional V-Motion grille exterior? But stay tuned for the new models. As they arrive at my dealership, St. Catharines Nissan, I am going to be reviewing those and unlocking those for you guys. So be sure to subscribe and stick around. In the next upcoming weeks, we'll have those for you guys to check out, where you can see all the new features. I'm pretty excited to see this new infotainment system with the Google Assistant that Nissan has been talking about. And stay tuned, because we're going to the auto show next week. So if you guys want to see some of the new stuff at the auto show, obviously I'll be hitting the Nissan booth, I'll be hitting the Tesla booth, and it'll just be a real fun time. So stick around, because we'll be vlogging that whole time. We'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.